Chicago. It's been called the Windy City, the City of Big Shoulders, Paris on the Prairie, and even the Second City. A famous lyric simply says, "It's my kind of town." Whatever nickname one might prefer, there's no doubt that Chicago is one of the great cities of the world. It's a vibrant metropolis, bristling with all the excitement of a major global hub. And with the coming of summer, hardly a week goes by without Chicago's being home to an array of special events, exhibitions, and festivals which showcase the astonishing cultural diversity of its inhabitants. One of the more recent and eagerly anticipated additions to Chicago's summer cultural celebrations is the Turkish World Festival, held every year at Chicago's beautiful and bustling Navy Pier. The Turkish World Festival is an opportunity for Turkic and Balkan people living in Chicago to share the riches of their cultural heritage as a way of saying thank you for the friendship and generosity of their fellow Chicagoans. The first Turkish festival in Chicago took place over a century ago when a Turkish village, complete with fountain, mosque, obelisk, coffee shop, and theater, was constructed for the 1893 Columbian Exhibition, near where the Museum of Science and Industry stands today. Since 2007, under the leadership of the Turkish American Society of Chicago, Turkish Americans have been organizing a new Turkish World Festival. They have been doing so with the indispensable help of the other Turkic communities living in Chicago: the Kyrgyz, the Turkmen, the Azeri, the Kazakh, the Uzbek, and the Bosnian communities, just to name a few. The festival is a free two-day event filled with performances of ethnic music and dance that will move the spirit. Crafts and other exhibits that will spark curiosity. Food that will delight the senses as well as nourish the body. And a world-renowned brand of hospitality that will warm the heart as much as it will refresh the soul. One of the highlights of the non-stop cultural performances presented on the festival's main stage are the traditional exercises of one of the oldest surviving musical ensembles in history, the legendary Mehter Ottoman Military Band. Guests at the festival will be treated to a piece of living Ottoman history as they witness the rare spectacle of a brightly adorned marching band performing with a precision of musical and marching performance fit for the most exacting of the Ottoman sultans. Other main stage highlights include Turkish, Balkan, and Central Asian folk dancing, performed by native dancers, and ethnic music played by authentic musicians who come together only once a year to share their intoxicating rhythms with Chicagoans at the Turkish Festival at Navy Pier. The shopper in you, or in your loved ones, will not want to miss the Festival Bazaar, filled with eye-catching creations that make unique gifts. Be it exquisitely handcrafted porcelain, ceramics, textiles, calligraphy, or marbled paper, the Turkish World Festival is the right place to find that special gift that you just can't pick up at the local store. Where else can you find affordable notions inspired by everything from the rugged steppes of Central Asia to the sumptuous palaces of the Ottoman Turks? But that's not all. Between watching a stirring dance, feasting on some delicious kebab, and buying a favorite trinket or two, you can also plan your next fantasy or real vacation by visiting any one of the booths designed to introduce audiences to the major tourist attractions of Turkey. The Turkish World Festival will also feature exhibits by such Turkic European or Central Asian countries as Bosnia, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and Azerbaijan. Whether you plan to travel to one of these places or just dream about it, the Turkish World Festival will provide opportunities to experience their cultures and their peoples firsthand. Whatever you do, don't miss this summer's Turkish World Festival, a trip to Navy Pier that will take you halfway around the world. The Chicago Turkish World Festival. Hoş geldiniz. Welcome.